Hi guys, I'm Angelo from S2AS Sports, and today I'm going to run you through the new Oakley MOD7 Oakley helmet. Now this is a complete and utter game changer with regards to goggle and helmet compatibility. So here's the two options for 2023. This is the new Oakley MOD7 integrated goggle and helmet. Comes in two different options that we stock here. This is the torch lens and this is the sapphire. The sapphire model also comes with a clear lens that you can also use for night skiing as well. So definitely both worth looking at depending on which type of goggle that you're going to need. So let's talk about the helmet first. The MOD7 obviously has this integrated goggle here. Basically you just push these two buttons and then obviously it comes off. Now, the helmet itself is a MOD7, okay? So ventilation first. So the ventilation's on the top of the system here, and you basically just move this whole chassis system back and the ventilation flows through. And basically what happens is the ventilation goes in through here and the top of the helmet, okay? And releases out the back here, out the gaskets, okay? So the idea is you've got a really good airflow constantly flowing through your helmet to keep your head cool, and that also goes up into the goggle as well. So basically the goggles, for example, will have two lenses in them, and the air flows in between those two lenses to keep the air demisting the goggle at all time, up through into the helmet and then out the rear gaskets. Second thing I really like about the MOD7 is the ear pads. These are zero pressure ear pads. Now, a lot of you know if you go skiing or snowboarding and you wear a helmet all day, after a while it really tends to hurt your ears. So these are zero pressure on both the ear pads as well, so you can literally wear it all day with no fatigue. Obviously a helmet at this price point's got to fit well. So it has something called a skull matrix on the inside here with a boa connection here. And now what that does is obviously the boa will really fine tune the fit. You still need to buy the correct size, but it'll really fine tune the fit. And as you do that boa, basically what will happen is the whole skull matrix will fit to the rider's head, okay? So basically, if you put it on your head, as you go to tighten it up, it will literally snug all round the head, 360 degrees, not like some of the cheap helmets out there that just literally pushing 180 degrees or just into the back just to make it fit. This actually does a full 360 degree fit as you tighten that boa. Chin strap. Wow, those things are annoying, right? Constantly taking your gloves off, constantly pinching your chin. Okay, so the Oakley has something called a fid lock. It's super quick, super easy, and it magnets into place, okay? So I'll just demonstrate it here. Basically, you just hover it over the top and it's done. And then to release it, you just slide. So it's super easy to do your chin strap up. The liner is a Polartec power grid, so it's fully breathable and moisture wicking as well, okay? So that will enable you to ski all day and you won't get a hot and sweaty head because it's breathable. So it's moisture wicking, it will take all the sweat away from your head and keep you cool throughout the day. The main thing a helmet should do is provide you with the utmost safety, okay? And the MOD7 doesn't disappoint, okay? So it's got MIPS protection, it's multiple impact protection. You'll see it in a lot of motorbike helmets. It's very big in the motorbike industry. And the idea is basically it has a separate shell on the inside there. And imagine if my fist was your head and my hand here was the helmet. Basically what happens is on impact, it allows movement, okay? And that reduces the impact by around about 30%, which could save a life. So multiple impact protection, MIPS, is really essential on any high-end skiing and snowboard helmet. Oakley's technology is called Secure Connect, okay? And what it does is it magnetically connects the goggle itself to the helmet. but mechanically secures it, both in the skiing position and in the stow position, okay? So the idea is you can ski all day long without any movement at all in your goggle. It's not gonna come loose, it's not gonna shake, it's not gonna fall off. So it magnetically connects and then basically mechanically secures. So it's absolutely solid at all times while you're skiing. So we know with regards to the fit of the helmet, it's exceptionally good. But now you've got a goggle on that helmet, everything changes. So how does the Oakley MOD7 work with regards to the goggle fit? Well, that's pretty simple as well and really, really easy to do. So obviously the goggle's on your face. Now what you don't want is you don't want any light coming up through the bottom here. That's how people get snow blindness. The sun hits the snow and then rebounds up underneath the visors, okay? That's why I think it's really important to note that I feel this is a helmet and goggle combination, not a helmet and a visor combination. So basically, to solve that, what you can do is this. Once you've got the helmet on your head, so you want to lose that gap under there, you can literally just push here, and this will push the goggle closer to your face, okay? When you want to release that, let's say for example, you're in a lift, it's really hot in the lift, lots of people are in, or you want just a little bit more of a looser fit, you've got these buttons here, one on either side of the helmet. And all you do is as you pull these up, the goggle will come out. And that will basically release the goggle away from your face. When you're ready to go again, just fine tune that fit, push it back on your face, you're ready to go. So as you can see, the MOD7 is currently in skiing mode, okay? So if I want to change that and I want to stow that goggle, après ski, I'm going for some lunch or something, last thing you obviously want is your goggle on when you're walking around inside. So basically you've got these buttons here, one there and one there. And all we do is we press both of those and the goggle comes off, okay? Then we want to put it in the stow position, okay? So we put it on top of the helmet, okay? And you just push down, and as you push down, it just clicks in. That is in stow position. That is absolutely solid and going nowhere. I can't tell you how good that is, basically. So now you can do whatever you want, knowing that your lenses are protected on top of your head, you're not gonna drop them, you're not gonna scratch them, and they're just sitting there for your après ski or your lunch. And then to remove them, again, all you do is just press those little buttons there, and then it pops off the top. And then you're ready to ride again. Just put it straight back in, magnetic to the front, mechanically held in. So we know the MOD7 and the integration is really, really good. We know it's an amazing helmet, but let's not forget how good this actual goggle is, okay? This is a prism goggle. So basically what that means is this will cover a huge amount of natural light, just one lens, okay? Which makes a massive difference when you're riding all day or you're only going away for a week. Now, the key with this is it's a dual lens. So basically what happens is the air flows and goes up into the goggle, in between these two lenses, and demists it at all times, and then up through the helmet as we've talked about, okay? You've got 3 layers of foam there. And what that does is for impact protection, okay? And the first layer here, which is on your skin, is really soft, which is obviously nice to know that you're not gonna have any cheap foam there pushing onto your face. Prism really enhances what you see through that lens. I cannot tell you how good a prism lens is. The contours of the snow, especially when the light starts to go flat, you can clearly see everything you need. And you can change obviously the optics as well, so you can go for a clear lens for night skiing, or you can go for a prism rose as well for more flat light conditions, or a torch or a sapphire for real high light conditions. So the options are endless, but let's not take away how good this lens is by talking about just obviously the helmet and the lens combination. To fit the goggle onto the helmet, it's really, really simple. Remember, it magnetically finds its housing and then mechanically holds in place. So you place it onto your face and then push. That is secure now on my head, okay? So I'm literally ready to go skiing. However, you can really fine tune the fit here. So right now it feels really snug here. I'm liking this fit and this is how I'd ride. However, these two bits here, okay, what you can do is you can press these like so, and that will bring the goggle away from my face. So now I've got some gaps here and I feel a little bit like it's a little bit loose, okay? So if I want to fine tune that, all I literally have to do is just press the goggle in, you can hear it click, and now I've got a really, really good fit. That won't move throughout the rest of the day, okay? That's really, really simple to do. To stow the goggle itself, literally just push the two bits at the side there, and that will release the goggle from your face, okay? And then to stow it, just literally place it on top of your head here, and that will stow the goggle. That is very, very secure. That is literally not going anywhere, okay? So now you can go and eat your food, have a drink, après ski, whatever you do or don't want to do, without having to remove your helmet and worry about dropping your goggles or scratching them. As you'd expect with any Oakley and helmet combination, there's seamless fit, okay? So there's no gap. So the idea is basically when I put this goggle on, the idea is we have no gap between the brim and the goggle. And what that does is that helps airflow. So basically the air flows up into the goggle, in between the two lenses, out the gasket of the goggle, up into the helmet, and then out the back, okay? So the idea is, as you can see, I put the goggle on, and then you can see that it's seamless. And that's the goal from any goggle and helmet combination. You want zero gap. Thanks for watching. This is the Oakley MOD7 helmet for 2023. We've got it in store at S2AS Sports. If you've got any comments about the video, please add them below. We do look, we do monitor them, and we will answer them as well as best we can. If you'd like to buy a MOD7 or any other Oakley skiing, snowboarding helmet, please go to our website, S2AS.com. And please remember to subscribe to this channel, because the more of you that subscribe, the more of these videos we're going to do. Thanks very much for watching.